my boy, No Way Home. And recently, I don't know if you've seen, Andrew Garfield was asked about the rumors of him being in the movie, and basically he was like, "I'm not in it."
I'm sure there's some NDAs they've signed though. I'm sure they can't say he's in it. Like,
There could
you
be, yeah.
know,
But basically, he seemed pretty adamant. He seemed pretty like almost pissed off the whole thing of being asked, "Is he in it?" constantly.
I'd be pissed off as well if I couldn't talk about it. Wasn't laughing about it.
I am one of the few people that does not want to see Andrew Garfield or especially Tobey Maguire anywhere near this fucking movie.
I'm open-minded. If it's done well, it's done well.
Kirsten
I don't
Dunst,
mind.
that's my big problem. She
Really?
was in the media publicly bashing the MCU Spider-Man, and now they're bringing her in for this movie. Like,
I just hope it's a good movie. I just hope it's a good movie. That's all I hope.
like I don't mind
Anyway,
Alfred Molina.
any theories?
Theories? I don't know. This could be like, it could be so vast with this whole multiverse thing going on.
I keep forgetting that like they left off Far From Home with Gyllenhaal on the massive screen, you know, and revealing his identity. It's a massive thing to leave off on, you know. And I think people have to remember that before going to this movie, you know, because it has to be a big plot line, you know.
Yeah,
surely there's no way they just brush past it, you know.
there has to be something at the end of the movie of him getting his identity becoming secret again. In the comics, to get after Civil War to get his identity back as a secret, he needed to sell his marriage and his past memories with Mary Jane to the devil to get his secret identity put back, but also to save Aunt May from a gunshot wound.
Nice. So some Mephisto shadow in WandaVision might show up.
I say everyone is sick of hearing that name.
But it's the same thing with the Falcon and the Soldier. There's so many theories that like didn't really come to light in the end.
Yeah,
I think that's one. I think it's one of the negative things about knowing so much about comics and watching a series. You know, you come up with all these different endings in your head, and then it ends up being the most vanilla, the most you know, the most obvious ending.
Like, that was amazing. I'm sorry, but how much money do you think it cost them to get Evan Peters in WandaVision?
Not that much. I mean,
he's a big actor. I'd say a couple of mil.
He is a big actor, but it's also like it's a fun opportunity. I mean, it's a big deal as well. It wasn't much screen time.
I'd say at least $500,000, at least.
And listen, more power to him if he's getting that much to do it. Like
$500,000. So much hours of script writing time for a dick joke.
I wish there was more to it, though. I wish there was more than just you dreamt him up.
I think there might be, because at the end of it all, we never really found out who Jimmy's missing witness protection person was. So that, like,
well, answer questions. Here we are on WandaVision now.
Yeah, that's how much I don't want to talk about Tobey Maguire being anywhere near my Spider-Man.
Okay, any other theories then, other than the previous Spider-Man?
I think it's going to be Sinister Six. I think we're Molina coming in as Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro.
Really?
Honestly, it's hard to say, but I know the ending of it is going to be leading into the next one. I was getting mirrored wrong. Doctor Strange, because that WandaVision, No Way Home, and Doctor Strange have all been said to be linked together. So it's going to be interesting to see there what Doctor Strange has to do with it. I think something happens that cracks the multiverse, and that's what's going to lead it into Doctor Strange.
Spider-Man's like, please bring us back in time so no one knows who I am.
Yeah, to do something. Doctor Strange's like, you know, if I could bring us back in time for anything I wanted, I could. Tony probably still be alive, paying all our bills.
True.
No, I've no real theories for it, to be honest. I'm excited for it. I hope it's really good. I hope he keeps the black and red suit that we're seeing in all the pictures that from the end of Far From Home, because that suit was perfect. And
I like that.
Looking forward to more Tom Holland and what they're going to introduce. I'm seeing people have commented about leaks and everything on Twitter, and I'm avoiding them like the plague. I don't want to know. I don't want to know any leaks.
That's fair. I just love the catalog of villains Spider-Man has, and I
Yeah.
hope to see as many as we can.
Old gallery in comics.
Oh yeah, he has such a massive catalog of villains, and I'm looking forward to see as many as you can. Like even in the Spider-Verse movie, like some of like I rewatched it recently. Like it's just amazing, such a good movie. Like, I love seeing Prowler in Spider-Verse. It's unreal.
There is the ongoing rumor that Daredevil is going to be in it.
I seen, didn't it wasn't it leaked or announced that the actor who plays, is it Karen?
Yeah.
In Daredevil? I think someone was saying or saying a leak or a rumor or something that she was in it. So
Daredevil could be his lawyer.
Yeah, it makes sense. I did an
Yeah.
essay on Daredevil recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a comics and fantasy module. I did an essay on origin stories and their function.
How do you not
Daredevil and Batman.
mention this to like your nerdy ass brother that you have a module on comics?
Sorry, it was comics and fantasy because it was 100% of the assessment was on the final essay, so I just didn't attend the module. Went to the first class. He was like, "Yeah, 100% of the grade goes to your essay," and I was like, "All right, I'm out."
If you missed a trick there, you could have easily just sent that over to me, and I'd like.
Listen, I don't do that, you know. Once if I write the word essay on Twitter, like there's 6,000 essay bots that reply, and they're like, "Let us write your essay for you," and I'm like, "No, it wouldn't feel right, you know, it wouldn't feel right."
Very well, could have helped.
Could have. I thought about it, then I was like, "No, do it myself."
No, he'll take over. He'll take over the whole essay.
I looked up a lot of. I downloaded the ebooks and stuff. It was an interesting process.
Daredevil. What made you pick Daredevil?
It tied in well. I wanted to do a compare and contrast thing, and he was a representative of the disabled community, was blindness, you know, represented the working class, you know, was a pro bono lawyer in his free time. So his whole thing was to fight for justice, whether it was in his vigilante career or in his personal life, you know. Just an interesting kind of motivations. And it mirrored Batman's in a way, but also without the money, you know.
Yeah. Interesting. If you get that back, I want to read it.
I have it.
Send it on. Anyway, moving on.
Send it over there.
This is just like old times. We are just veering off in every single different direction.
So that's what happens when you have the dynamic little bro on the podcast, like
Comic-Con crew back together. I'm down, Deadshot.
Listen. Next time I'm going as Harley Quinn.
I will pay to you in tights.
Listen, we're not pay that much.
Moving on.